Hello everyone, welcome to yet another session on soft skills and interpersonal communication with me Waheeda, Assistant Professor at the Institute of Aeronautical Engineering, Dundigal, Hyderabad. In today's session, we are going to talk about stress and its management. Like how stress happens, what is it that stresses us on a daily basis? Understanding stress and its impact on our daily lives is crucial, especially for college students facing multiple pressures. The deadlines are there, assignment submissions, exams are there. Everything is pressurizing over here. So you need to know how to take care of your stress and how to take less stress so that your mental health and your physical health also improves. This presentation will explore the causes, effects, and strategies to manage stress effectively. By the end of this video, you will have practical tools to handle stress and improve your well-being. What is stress? Stress is the body's natural response to perceived threats or challenges, triggering the fight or flight response. While some stress can be beneficial in motivating action, excess stress can be detrimental. So there should be a balance. If you are stressed over something, it makes you go after it and catch it or complete the task. But if you are overstressed, it might hamper your progress. It might make you blank and it might not allow you to work in a positive direction. That, as I told you, sometimes it can be beneficial in motivation and sometimes it can be detrimental to your progress, detrimental to your health as well. Understanding how stress works and its effects can help us manage it more effectively. What stress is actually? S is equal to P is greater than R. Stress occurs when the pressure is greater than the resource. Types of stress. There is chronic states stress. Chronic stress occurs when stresses are constant and unrelenting, such as ongoing financial problems or an unhealthy relationship. This type of stress can lead to serious health issues over time, including heart diseases and depression. Unlike acute stress, chronic stress can wear you down day after day, affecting both mental and physical health. So you should have that compass or you should have that measuring ability to check which kind of stress that you are going through. Measuring stress, knowing where the problem is lying is more important than treating it at the later stage. If you do not know where the problem is lying, what is stressing you out, then it would become difficult for you to find the solution for your stress. So it is very important that you should know where it is, the starting point of the stress that you are going through. Okay, then comes the acute stress. Is short term and can be caused by everyday events like a tough exam or an argument. Once this stage is passed, you might come back to your normal life, normal day-to-day activity in a stress-free environment. But if it it continues for a longer period of time, and then it might become permanent, and you might have another kind of stress that is over there. It's the most common type of stress, often resolved once the situation is over. In the earlier stress that we talked about, in the chronic stress type, as long as the financial problem persists and as long as that memory of that unhealthy relationship retains, there are till that time, or as long as you did not go back to the previous financial status, or if you have your improved financial state, that chronic stress may continue. But in the acute stage, it might not happen in that manner. It is once it is resolved, the stress may go away. So though intense, acute stress can sometimes enhance performance by sharpening focus and energy. It has its own benefit also. Like if you are going through that kind of stress during the examination, if you are stressed out, you might prepare well for the examination. Or if you are worried about any kind of argument that you are going to take part in, or the argument that you have had with a friend of yours, or in a relationship, then it might sharpen your focus and try to increase your energy by the feeling of winning over the argument. And then we have the general stresses, like everyone has this type of stress, resolves in a day or two, no intervention is required. Here in this general type of stress we go through, if we are late for college, for example, during that time we might get stressed, or the traffic that we are facing. Once we are in the college, we might not think about how the road is full of traffic and things like that. These are all day to day general stresses that we fall into on a daily basis. Cumulative stress that builds up when we builds up in our body, uh, become more difficult to alleviate your systems, and more serious psychological problems may happen. So as it gets on piled up one after the other, everything, I mean, if your self esteem is increasing on a daily, on a one to one interaction, or if you are performing better, your self-esteem will increase. Likewise, in the same manner, if you are stressed very frequently, this might pile up and it might become acute, or it might even become chronic. So this is I mean, it should not happen on a daily basis. Then acute traumatic stress is in critical incident stress. It produces physiological distress and abnormal reaction to normal situations. Sometimes, if the person is going through the similar kind of stress regularly, that person might become used to it, and it might take his habits. It might become his habit to show abnormal reactions to normal situations. Like some people um, show nervousness. I mean, if they come across some kind of traffic, they grumble, they shout on the people and all. I mean, once the person thinks, no, it is a part and parcel of my life. If I have to go out and reach that destination, I will have to face this traffic. If he comes to know, and this he takes it as a normal thing, then there won't be any stress. Okay, but if the person takes the normal traffic as is disturbance, then it might show abnormality, and also it might become acute traumatic stress. And this is severe stress produced when severe psychological trauma happens, or produces lasting change in our personality. We might develop some kind of neurosis and some kind of psychological problems when we get this kind of this stress. External causes, maybe family. Sometimes the difficult situations the family is going through, work, excessive work or overburdened work, and economic work, like how financial problems one is facing, school, unforeseen events, major life changes, noise, political uncertainty, etc., are the causes of stress. Some people overthink about how the family's future is going to be, or if there is any kind of ailment that the person himself or somebody in the family is going through, or if there is a strained relationship, somebody, your loved one, is going through some kind of disturbance in their life, we get stressed and things like that. At the workplace, if you are not able to I mean make the deadlines, resort to the such kind of stresses and all. Economics, financial requirements, if we are not able to make our salaries less than what the requirement of the family needs are, and things like that. And at school, if we are not able to stand up to the expectations of our teachers and our parents. Then sometimes unforeseen situation, what if I go there and if I meet with an accident, or my money is lost, some kind of those kind of thoughts will keep on pricking the person, and they develop those kinds of stresses in their minds, like major life changes that happen, like a person shifting from one job to the other, or maybe shifting from one country to another, migration happens, or maybe they have losses in their job, in their businesses and things like that. So these major changes that from a better economical condition to coming down to a poor status of may also trouble some people, and it might cause the stress, noise. Some people, like some, we see so many children crying, and we hear the noise, we get stressed out of it. Or some pollution, noise pollution that we are um, faced with on a daily basis. And political uncertainty, governments changing or wars are happening, people are suffering, the news that we see, that causes us a lot of stress. Then these internal causes are worry. We are worrying about all these things, how the future is going to hold for the future generations. What about the water? What is deforestation and things like that? The uncertainty, like there is no um, persistence in life. Every day we see some kind of changes. Uncertainty is causing um, by the unawares, or uncertainty of life, fears, attitudes, unrealistic expectations. Some people expect more, and due to goal setting, also improper goal setting, I would rather say, people are gauging success with the amount of, or the bank balance, how plump the bank balance is, but not realizing what is life. I mean, if one is having a plump background, bank balance, they think they are successful. This is wrong assumption. This also creates internal stress in the mind of the people. Causes of stress for college students, that is academic pressure. We all go through this kind of, as soon as the semester starts, we have the orientation, we are new to the college, there is this ragging, the seniors are there and things like that. But then comes the first internal, and we are new to the surroundings, we are still understanding, and things come on to us, deadlines are have to be met and things like that. The demands of maintaining good grades, meeting deadlines, and preparing for exams can create significant stress for students. Balancing coursework with other responsibilities often leads to feelings of being overwhelmed. This pressure can result in anxiety, sleep disturbances, and burnout if not managed properly. They might become curious, they might become restless, even they might lose the night's sleep, peaceful sleep. They might stop mingling with people because of the burden of work and trying to complete all the work that has been assigned to the students. Okay, so social dynamics, navigating friendships, relationships, and social expectations can be a source of stress for college students. The fear of missing FOMO and the desire to fit in can lead to emotional strain. Maintaining a healthy social life while managing academics can be challenging and stressful. I mean, there are certain areas where everybody is not up to the mark. So if the person is good at one side of his personality, could be the reason that he is not or she is not doing well in that area. So maintaining that balance again causes a lot of stress. Financial concerns, many students worry about tuition fees, living expenses, and students loans, which adds to their stress levels. They have to pay their EMIs on time, otherwise another amount or a fine is enabled on the loan that previously they are not able to pay. Balancing part-time jobs with academic responsibilities can also be difficult, and it also can be exhausting for the students. Financial insecurity can distract from academic performance and impact mental health as well. uncertainty about the future, concerns about future career prospects, job market competitions, and life after graduation can cause significant stress as well. Like new courses are coming up, and whether the students are able to complete those courses. What usually is happening, there is a demand for one particular course, and when they are taking admission into that course, by the time they complete the course, something new is coming up. So they are not able to keep up that race that the other people are able to do it. Maybe because of the mental pressure, or they do not have that kind of a caliber, or maybe if they have all these things, they are not having mm, the ability or the condition to pay the fees for that and things like that. The pressure to choose the right career path and make decisions that will impact one's future adds again to the anxiety. This uncertainty can lead to feelings of inadequacy and fear of failure. Because of this reason, people are committing suicides, and if it is not managed properly on time, it can lead to the suicidal thoughts and things like that. The symptoms of stress. It could be trouble concentrating on all the areas. If a person is able to concentrate on one level, there are so many things that are accompanying along the side of the things that they want to concentrate. Here it says because of the headaches, anxiety, anger one goes through because of the adolescence age that they are changing, the trauma that they are going, stomach problems could be there, and fatigue because of all this. In the earlier courses and all, they might have completed it with ease, but as the level is increasing, educational level is increasing, they might have to uh, I mean give more time to their studies, concentrate on more things simultaneously. This causes a lot of fatigue in the bodies and minds of people, of the students. Then comes apathy, teeth grinding, muscle tension, skin irritations can also happen, um, and also uh, decreased sex drive also could be some of the reasons as to why these symptoms of stress that you will see that there is this headache, anxiety is going on, person is going through lot of anger problems, anger management problems are there, stomach problems are created there. Usually because of the stress, the youngsters are they appear a lot of skin problems, we see a lot of pimples on their faces, and teeth grinding, this habit comes in that, and they have poor concentration, they are not able to be at peace with themselves. These are the some of the symptoms of stress. Fight or flight response. The fight or flight response is the body's immediate reaction to perceived danger, preparing you to either confront or escape the threat. This response triggers the release of adrenaline, increasing heart rate and sharpening your senses. While useful in dangerous situations, this response can be activated by everyday stresses, leading to chronic anxiety. The other physical problems or physical symptoms that the stress response gives us is the stress manifests physically through symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and fatigue. As I told you, long term physical symptoms can include high blood pressure, digestive issues, and a weakened immune system. If a person is going through stress, it will affect their mental as well as their physical body pressures, like again the digestive problem they will have, and weakened immune system will become very weak. Recognizing these symptoms early can help in taking steps to manage this stress before it escalates. If you know how this things are happening to you, then it will be easy for you to manage the things. Psychological symptoms. Stress affects mental health, leading to feelings of anxiety, irritability, and restlessness as well. Prolonged stress can contribute to more severe psychological issues such as depression or panic attacks. Usually, if stress is accumulated and it continues over a period of time, it converts to depression. Okay, and people will suffer from panic attacks if it is not cured at the right kind of time. Understanding these symptoms can prompt timely intervention and also support. Impact of stress on physical health. Short-term effects could be stress can cause headaches. It can cause fatigue and digestive problems due to body's immediate reaction to the stresses. Person might not feel hungry. Uh, they might lose their hunger when they are going through such kind of stress. They might forget to drink water, and again that will affect the digestive system. And if the inside of the body is not good, it reflects on the head, and headache happens. And if it is not managed, treated on time, um, anger pangs may also trouble. You may also experience muscle tension, rapid heartbeat, and increased breathing rate. These symptoms are usually temporary, but can be distressing if not addressed. Long-term effects. Chronic stress has severe long-term impacts, including the development of heart disease, hypertension, and other cardiovascular issues. It can also weaken the immune system, making the body more susceptible to infections and illnesses. Managing the stress effectively is essential to prevent these serious health problems. Impact of stress on mental health. Anxiety disorders can be seen. Prolonged stress can lead to anxiety disorders characterized by excessive worry, nervousness, and fear, shaking of hands, shaking of your voice, not able to speak properly on time, stammering, stuttering. These kinds of speech disorders also might be experienced by the person who's stressed. Anxiety disorders can also interfere with daily activities, like making it difficult to focus on schoolwork or enjoy social interactions. Neither the person is able to enjoy the social interactions or the parties or the functions that he or she is visiting, nor can they concentrate more on the work or the homework that has been allotted to them. This early intervention and stress management techniques can help to prevent development of these disorders. Then comes depression. Chronic stress is a significant contributor to depression, a condition marked by persistent sadness, loss of interest, and feelings of hopelessness. A person, if you can see this in the kind of SMART goals that I have talked about in my earlier video on goal setting. If a person has set up goals that he or she is not able to accomplish, then these kinds feelings of depression may overpower that person, because he thinks he's useless, or is not able to accomplish the goals that he has set up, because he has set up very difficult or impossible goals. There lies timely, manageable, and if the person should be able to do that. Person should not achieve for something that he is going to break the stars and bring and gift it to his beloved, or things like that. Depression can affect all areas of life, from academic performance to personal relationships. Recognizing the signs of depression and seeking the help in early is crucial for recovery. Then we say impact of stress on mental health is cognitive impairment. Stress can impair cognitive functions such as memory. Like when we are stressed, we feel that we have kept a glass of water on the table and we have forgotten to drink, and we are thinking that we have drunk it already. And then poor concentration, half work. leaving the things incomplete and thinking that we have completed. And poor decision making is also some of the things. Its impairment can lead to decreased academic performance and difficulty in completing the task. Regular mental exercises, mindfulness, and stress reduction techniques can help mitigate these effects. Then procrastination, one of the worst thing that we as human beings do this. Stress can lead to procrastination as a coping mechanism where tasks are delayed to avoid the anxiety associated with them. Like once we want to come with that feeling, okay, if I keep it for away for some time, maybe I'll during that time I might feel good and I might get over that stress. But no, when we are procrastinating, we are again inviting stress. Apart from the work, the thought of procrastinating again makes us anxious. This delay often results in last minute work, increasing stress and reducing the quality of output. Like very little time is left for us to submit the assignment, so we might not do it in the best way that we would have done it when we had ample time to complete it. And here then again the quality of the work is reduced and output is reduced, and then we regard ourselves as incompetent or not up to the mark. Again, this will add up to the stress. Developing time management skills can help break the cycle of procrastination. We have discussed all these things in our video on time management. You can go through and take advice for how you can avoid procrastination. Okay, decreased productivity is another cause of anxiety. High levels of stress can reduce your ability to concentrate, leading to decreased productivity and efficiency. It is like a vicious circle, I tell you, that if you do not have much time, you are stressed that I don't have much time. And if you are having time, you just procrastinate, and then you come to the 11th hour work and you try to do it in a very short period of time. And if you're not able to complete the task in that stipulated short period of time, then you regard yourself as incompetent, and that again it stresses you. This is like one thing is leading to the other. High level of stress can reduce your ability to concentrate, leading to decreased productivity and then efficiency as well. Tasks that usually take a short time to complete may take much longer, leading to frustration and further stress. Implementing stress management strategies can help maintain productivity and also focus. Then burnout. Continuous exposure to stress without adequate rest and recovery can lead to burnout, a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Burnout can cause a lack of motivation, decreased academic performance, and even withdrawal from school activities. Recognizing the signs of burnout and taking preventive measures is essential for maintaining academic stress. Social impact of stress. Strained relationships can lead to increased irritability and impatience, causing conflicts in personal relationships. Miscommunication and lack of understanding can strain friendships and family connections. It can, when effective communication and stress management are key to maintaining healthy relationship. A person should learn how to maintain relationship, how to get along. How to get along well with people is the funda, and once you know this, there won't be any kind of stress that you will go through. Social withdrawal again can make you feel overwhelmed, leading to social withdrawal and isolation from friends and activities. This withdrawal can exacerbate feelings of loneliness and further increase stress levels. Staying connected with others even during stressful times can provide support and reduce stress. Signs of stress. Physical signs of stress include frequent headaches, as I told you before, muscle tension and digestive issues such as nausea or upset stomach. You may also experience fatigue, sleep disturbances, and changes in appetite. Recognizing these signs can help you take proactive steps to manage your stress. Emotional signs. Emotionally, stress can cause feelings of irritability, anxiety, and mood swings. You may find yourself feeling overwhelmed, easily frustrated, and or experiencing a sense of dread. Understanding these emotional signs is crucial for managing stress before it escalates. Behavioral signs include changes in sleep patterns such as insomnia or excessive sleeping, and altered eating habits like overeating or loss of appetite. You may also notice a decline in your interest in activities you once enjoyed, or an increase in procrastination. Addressing these behavioral changes early can prevent stress from taking a toll on your overall well being. The role of poor time management is a significant contributor to stress, as it leads to procrastination, missed deadlines, and last minute rushes. The feeling of being overwhelmed by a task can create a vicious cycle of stress and inefficiency. Developing good time management habits can significantly reduce stress and improve overall productivity. You can go through the video on my video on time management, and you can take some steps to avoid procrastination. Okay, I talked about how you have to divide your time on a daily basis, then weekly, couple of weeks, 1 month, 1 year, 5 years, a decade, and then how you need to plan your long term goals as well. Prioritizing your task by importance and deadline, making a chart of the important things, not so important things, the things that have to be done immediately, and the things that are important but can wait for some time, they have to be put in a chart on a paper, divided into four parts. The video is there, you can just watch. Then I'll just brush up over here. Prioritize tasks by importance and deadlines, breaking larger tasks into smaller, manageable steps. Use tools like planners or apps to keep track of your deadlines and schedule your day effectively. Avoid multitasking, as it can reduce focus and it also can increase stress. Instead, focus on one task at a time, and one task as it has to be finished, you can take up a new task, or if the more it is necessary, maybe sometimes a task that does not require complete concentration but it has to be started simultaneously, you can take up that one. Exercise, regular physical activity, is one of the most effective ways to combat stress, as it releases endorphins that boost mood. Even a short walk or a quick workout can help clear your mind and reduce stress levels. Incorporating exercises into your daily routine can improve both your physical health and mental well-being as well. Healthy eating habits, what you eat, what is what you are, and how you are managing your sleep time. The more the rest, the more dumb you might become. So everything has to happen in a balanced manner. A balanced diet plays a very crucial role in managing stress, as certain foods can impact your mood and energy levels. You might even have mood swings. Avoiding excessive caffeine that you find in coffee, and a lot of coffee made chocolates and things like sugar and processed foods can help stabilize your mood and reduce stress. Eating nutrients rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can support your body's ability to cope up with stress. Adequate sleep, as I told you, is essential for stress management, as it allows your body and mind to recover and recharge. Lack of sleep can exacerbate stress, leading to irritability, poor concentration, and increased anxiety. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene, such as maintaining a regular sleep schedule and creating a restful environment, can help reduce stress. Creating the right kind of environment to sleep is also very much essential. You have to make the room dark and cool enough so that you get proper sleep. Avoiding the access to your mobile phone. Mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Practices such as mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, and yoga can help calm down the mind and reduce stress. These techniques encourage focusing on the present moment and letting go of worries about the past or of the future. Like carrying your baggage is not supporting rehabilitation. Regular practice can enhance your ability to manage stress and improve your overall sense of well-being. Building a support system, that is very important to combat stress. The importance of social support, having a strong support system of friends, family and peers is crucial in managing stress. I mean, if you are away from them, that even that can cause you some kind of stress. Talking about your feelings and challenges with others can provide emotional relief and practical advice. Surrounding yourself with positive influences can help you cope better with stressful situations. Building a support system is very important in campus resources. Many colleges offer resources like counseling services, stress management workshops, and peer support groups. Utilizing these resources can provide you with additional support and strategies to manage stress effectively. Don't hesitate to reach out for help when you are in need. All these services are there to support your well being.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.